As the sun rises over the majestic Ponderosa, the script masterfully shifts focus from the grandeur of the land to the intimate, passionate dynamics that define the Cartwright family. Few television series have portrayed brotherly relationships with such authenticity, warmth, and occasional explosive tension as Bonanza. And this episode delivers a quintessential example, right from the heart of com. The interactions between Adam Hoss and Little Joe are not mere filler. They form the emotional bedrock upon which the larger dramas of greed, deception, and conflict are built. In these early scenes, we witness the fiery family dynamics that make the Cartwright brothers so enduringly compelling. The tension ignites quickly between the eldest and youngest. Adam, with his disciplined New England sensibility and sense of responsibility, confronts Little Joe about his duties. The dialogue crackles with sibling rivalry as Adam criticizes his younger brother for treating ranch work lightly, referring dismissively to Little Joe's pistol as a New Orleans monkey pick inherited from his French quarter mother. This line is pure gold, revealing layers of cultural differences within the family while highlighting Adam's occasional rigidity. Little Joe, ever the hot-blooded romantic with his Creole fire, does not back down. He fires back with equal venom, mocking Adam's thin-nosed, blue-blooded Boston Yankee heritage. The exchange escalates into a physical confrontation, fists flying in a display of raw, brotherly passion that feels both dangerous and deeply familiar to anyone who has grown up with strong-willed siblings. What makes this sequence so brilliant is how it balances intensity with underlying affection. Even as they trade blows, there is no true hatred, only the friction that comes from shared love for the Ponderosa and differing approaches to manhood. Ben Cartwright, ever the wise patriarch, referred to affectionately as Pa, throughout the script, intervenes with calm authority. His words cut through the chaos. Sons do not, we have enough to fight, must we fight amongst ourselves? This moment encapsulates one of the central themes of the entire series, the importance of family unity in the face of external threats. The reconciliation that follows, with Little Joe expressing genuine remorse and Adam softening, is handled with beautiful emotional restraint. It reminds us that the Cartwrights are not superheroes without flaws, but men who grow stronger through their conflicts. Hoss, the gentle giant whose name is playfully rendered as Horse in the rough transcript, serves as the perfect mediator and emotional center. His good-natured teasing and physical presence provide both comic relief and stability. When he references his own massive size and gentle nature, recalling stories of his Swedish mother who could wrestle Pa himself, the script adds rich layers to the family lore. Hoss's loyalty shines through as he defends Little Joe, while gently reminding everyone of their shared responsibilities. His line about listening to the horse, a delightful malapropism in the transcript, injects warmth and humor, preventing the scene from becoming overly heavy. In the golden age of 1960s television, such character moments were essential for balancing high drama with relatable humanity. And Bonanza excelled at this, like few others. These brotherly scenes are more than just setup. They establish the individual strengths that each son brings to the family's challenges. Adam represents intellect, strategy, and a sense of order. His concern over the cattle report and ranch operations shows a man who understands the practical demands of running an empire. Little Joe embodies passion, courage, and youthful energy, the impulsive spark that often drives the family into both trouble and triumph. Hoss, with his immense strength tempered by kindness and common sense, acts as the bridge between them, the heart that keeps the family grounded. Together, they form a perfect triad under Ben's guiding hand, each complementing the others in ways that mirror the diverse cultural influences that shaped the American West. The script's handling of these dynamics is deeply cinematic. One can vividly imagine the dusty corral, the sound of fists connecting the horses shifting nervously nearby, and the vast landscape stretching out as a silent witness to this family moment. The physical fight is not gratuitous violence, but a release of pent-up steam, quickly followed by reflection and forgiveness. This pattern of conflict and resolution runs throughout the episode and the series as a whole, reinforcing the message that true strength lies in unity. Ben's patience, as he navigates the apologies and explanations, showcases his role as the moral compass. A father who has buried 3 wives and raised 3 very different sons while building one of the largest ranches in Nevada territory. As the brothers move from confrontation to cooperation, the script transitions smoothly into lighter domestic moments, involving Hop Sing. These scenes provide necessary breathing room while further illuminating family bonds. The playful banter around dinner, with the sons coaxing an apology from Ben to keep their beloved cook from leaving, reveals the affection and humor that sustains them through hardships. Hop Sing's exaggerated indignation and the family's genuine dependence on him add cultural richness and levity, preventing the story from becoming too somber, even as darker plots begin to unfold in Virginia City. What elevates this part of the episode is its respect for generational and cultural differences within the family. Adam's Yankee pragmatism clashes with Little Joe's Southern flair, while Hoss brings the steadfast reliability of his Scandinavian roots. Ben, having loved women from vastly different backgrounds, embodies the idea that strength comes from embracing diversity. This theme resonated powerfully with 1960s audiences navigating their own era of social change, and it continues to speak to modern viewers. The writers understood that great Western drama is not just about land or gold, but about the people who inhabit that land and the values they choose to uphold. The fiery dynamics between the brothers also foreshadow how they will respond to the crises ahead. When Little Joe later falls into the trap set by Lotta Crabtree, it is his impulsive, trusting nature that leads him there, yet it is the same spirit that makes him brave in the face of danger. Adam's caution and intellect will prove invaluable in the rescue efforts, while Hoss's strength and loyalty provide the muscle and heart needed for the desert showdown. These early scenes invest us emotionally in each character, ensuring that when the stakes rise, we care deeply about their fates. In reflecting on these brotherly moments, one cannot help but appreciate the masterful writing and the performances they imply. Even in transcript form, the dialogue rings true to the characters fans have loved for decades. The rhythm of the speech, the interruptions, the emotional shifts from anger to remorse, all feel authentic to the rough and tumble reality of frontier life. This authenticity is what separated Bonanza from lesser westerns of its time. While other shows might rely on constant gunfights, this episode reminds us that the real drama often unfolds around the homestead, in the hearts and relationships of its inhabitants. As the family prepares to face external threats from mining barons and opportunists, these foundational dynamics reassure us that the Cartwrights will stand together. The Ponderosa is not just land, it is the embodiment of their shared legacy, one they are willing to defend with their lives if necessary. The script uses these brotherly tensions to humanize the heroes, showing that even the mightiest family must navigate internal storms before confronting the ones brewing on the horizon. The beauty of Bonanza lies in moments like these, where character takes precedence over plot. By the end of this sequence, we understand not only who the Cartwright brothers are individually, but how their fiery dynamics make them an unstoppable force when united. This deep investment in family relationships is what gave the series its enduring emotional power and continues to captivate audiences today. As the story moves toward the arrival of the enchanting yet dangerous Lotta Crabtree, we carry with us the warmth and complexity of these brotherly bonds, ready to see how they will be tested in the fires of Virginia City's ambitions and the vast Nevada wilderness.